guys, welcome to my channel. I'm so excited to finally say that I have a YouTube channel because this has been months in the making. I think I want to say back in September, I was back and forth on the idea if I really wanted to start a YouTube channel. And when I decided I wanted to do it, I had so much support from my coworkers and my friends and my family that I was just overwhelmed. So I definitely wanted to get started with it. And I just wanted to say thank you to my mom and my dad because they got me the camera and all the equipment, and my mom gave me my own room that I could do my makeup in, and it's just been really great, and I'm very thankful for everything. And I'm thankful for all my friends and my coworkers who have been like anticipating this. So I was so excited to start. Today we are going to talk about my Holy Grail products, which means like if all my makeup burned up after I was done bawling my eyes out, because you know that's like thousands of dollars down the drain, this is what I would immediately go out and repurchase. This is like what I use on a daily basis. I try to mix up my makeup pretty often because I have so much. I want to use it all and not just stick to some other products, but these are my like absolute all-time favorites. I just love them so much. So what I would start is with a facial primer, and the first primer I want to talk about is the Marc Jacobs Instant Clear, what is this? Marc Jacobs Invisible Undercover Coconut Primer. This stuff, as you can tell by the label, is expensive. It is $45, but it is worth every single penny. It comes in a glass bottle. You get a lot of product, I want to say, but it was expensive, and I bought it when Sephora did their like 20% off sale, so I did get it a little cheaper, but it's still expensive for a primer. But I put it on my face and it was just like heaven. I mean, it smooths everything out and I have no bumps. I love this primer. This is great. And I definitely think it's worth the money that you spend it. Maybe I would wait for like a sale like the VIB sale if you get that, but I still think that this is a great primer. I just love this primer so much. Another primer that I'm way into, and I have been for a while, is the Benefit the Porefessional Pro Minimize Primer, and I love this primer. I have two travel versions. I have the regular version and I have a value size version when it came out a couple months ago in the holidays, because I use this primer on a daily basis. This stuff, it is smooth and it's great. I mean, it swatches like a dream. Swatches like a dream? What the hell, man? I just love this primer so much. Like I said, I'm using this on a daily basis. It just smooths out all my pores, smooths my face, and it's a great base for a foundation, and I really do enjoy this primer. Next, what I would do is prime my eyelids. So my two favorite eye primers have got to be the Smashbox 24-hour Photo Finish Shadow Primer. This is amazing. I mean, I have primers, like I have the Urban Decay Primer Potion, and I have a million eye primers, but this one, I put it on and I used like a purpley smoky eye that day, and this stuff made that stuff stick. It was like glue. I mean, I think I put this on like at 9 a.m. and I went to work, and my mom came home and I was like, oh, do you like my makeup? She's like, yeah, your makeup looks really good, because it was still on. I mean, it was there. It's like glue. This stuff is amazing. I mean, this and the other eye primer I'm going to talk about, these are the only two primers where I'm like, I know that my makeup is going to stay all day. The other primer that I was talking about is the Benefit Air Patrol Primer. And when this came out, I think about a month or so ago, 2 months ago, I was just like, I have other primers. It's not that big of a deal. You know, I don't think it's that like, ooh, great. I mean, it wasn't anything special. And it twists up. So like it twists, and then you use the the primer itself to just to put on the applicator. You don't use like your fingers or anything. And I was like, well, that's going to be a waste. What if I twist up too much, you know, because I'm clumsy? Or what if I twist up too much and I unuse all my product? Well, my boss actually was talking to me about it, and she said that if you untwist it, like twist it backwards, the primer goes back into the product, like into the system, which it does. And I thought that was amazing. I thought just for that fact, I was like, okay, fine, I'll try it, you know. This is okay, you know, now that I'm not like wasting so much product, I thought, okay, you know, now I'll try it. So I get home and I try it, and it blows my mind. I mean, this stuff makes my eyeshadows stick. I mean, it's going to stay all day. It's great. It's not oily. It doesn't crease. I mean, this stuff is amazing. So I have 2 palettes and then single eyeshadows that I use very often. The first palette, it's actually on my face today, is the Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye Palette. It comes with 12 matte shades, 3 base colors, and then you've got like a black and a brown, and you've got some neutral browns. And I really love this palette. This is like my, if I want to try a new lip and I don't want to do like that difficult of an eye, I will use this eye look and use this palette. I mean, I'm using this at least 2 or 3 times a week. I love this palette to death. I mean, these shadows are so creamy and they swatch so well. I just love them. I mean, they're so smooth and everything. I just love this palette a lot. Like, this is one of my favorites. The other palette that I really enjoy is the Lorac Mega Pro 2 palette. I got this about a month or two months ago. Was it 2 months ago? December, October, yeah. October, 2 months ago when it came out. And I guess there was a palette last year, was the Mega Pro, obviously just the regular Mega Pro. And I heard it wasn't that like amazing. But I bought this anyways because I thought, you know, why not? I'll try it out. And it comes with 16 matte shades and 16 shimmer shades. So, and you get a really big variety of colors. You get a bunch of neutral colors, and then you get definitely some colorful colors over here, like this bright blue or this bright gold, and I use it quite often. The only thing with this palette that I'm just like, okay, what are these here for? There's like 4 or 5 whiter shades over here that I just don't touch. I mean, the only like light color that I would use would be a brow bone highlight, and I don't do that very often. So those are like the only shades where I'm just like, I don't really touch them. But everything else, I mean, I go into this palette at least once a day for a shade or 2. You know, maybe I don't do a whole eye look with this, but I will do a shade out of this, and I use this every day. I adore this. This sits on my desk right there in front of me so that I can pick it up whenever I want. The last eyeshadow, well, it's eyeshadows, there's multiple of them, but I'm just going to have one to show you, are the L'Oreal Infallible single eyeshadows. I own all of these. They have like 20. I own them all. I love them all. They all swatch like a dream. These are really inexpensive. I think the cheapest I found it is at Ulta, and I think they're $7 a shadow, I want to say. 7. But they can get upwards in price of, like, Walgreens has them for like $11. But these shadows are amazing. They are great. They come in a variety of colors. Like, I have this one in Endless Sea. And they come with this little top here so that you can take this off and it'll keep the shadow pressed. And I mean, this is amazing. I mean, it swatches beautifully. They've got matte shades, they've got shimmer shades, they've got colorful, they've got neutrals, they've got blacks, they've got whites. I mean, they have everything. There's one shade that I really like, Endless Pearl. That one is great for a base, like all over my lid color. Like if I put a primer down and then I put a lid color on just to blend everything really well. That I use a lot. I mean, I reach for these every day. The only thing is my mom, she steals them often because she likes them too. So they always go missing because they're really good and she really likes them. And I'm glad she likes them, but I like them too. So I'd like to keep them, but it's okay. So after my eyeshadow, I would definitely go into my foundation. And I have two foundations that I am like head over heels in love with. And one would be the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. It's $39 and it's just awesome. It makes my skin flawless. It doesn't crease, it doesn't gunk up, it doesn't fade. It's great. And I'm in the shade Vanilla. And this stuff, it comes in a glass bottle and it's got a pump, which is great because that's sanitary, and I hate ones that don't have a pump and you have to like dump them out on your hand. You just waste a lot of product that way. I mean, one pump of this can do my entire face. I mean, it's pretty medium to full coverage, and it covers everything it needs to. It covers blemishes. It covers everything. I just love it so much. This is one of my favorites. Another one of my favorites would be the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation, and I am in this shade 115 or R230. I don't know why there's two numbers, but this is the shade I'm in. I got it at Sephora and they color matched me right there, and this is the shade I was in. I love this. It's the same with the Too Faced. It's easy to blend. It's got a pump. One pump will do my whole face, and I love when I finally find foundations that are my color. So I just really love that foundation. It's really great. And it blends so easily. I mean, it's so nice. I think I have that on my face right now, and I love it so much. Next would be my concealer. And my favorite concealers of all time, no matter how many high-end concealers I have tried, are the Maybelline Fit Me concealers. These are amazing. I use these for my under eye. I use these for spot fix. I even have a Cafe, a really dark one, and I use that for contouring just to blend it out with a beauty blender. I mean, I have like 5 of these and they are amazing. They are creamy and they are smooth. They don't crease. I mean, these are like the best concealers I've found out there, and I've tried a lot of concealers. And they're only, I want to say, like $4 or $5 with Maybelline, and you can pretty much find a deal, you know, buy one get one half off, or you can find coupons. They are just great and they're totally worth it. After that, I would do my powder, and I have 2 powders that I have been loving. The first one is the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I have the small one, but I'm bowed out, so I really need to bump up my size to the bigger one. This stuff is just great. I have this one, and I have the Secret Under Eye Brightening one, and that is really good for my under eyes, but this is just smooth. It makes everything nice and sleek, and it doesn't, you know, clump up, or it doesn't fade. It sticks and it's nice. I just love this powder so much. Another one I actually heard from a YouTuber, Tati Westbrook. She's one of my favorites, and she loves this powder to death. And I was watching her video and she was like, you can't find it anywhere, you can only order it online. And I was walking around Walmart and I looked down and it's right there in front of my face, and I was like, oh, well, and it's only $5 and you get a decent amount of product. It's the Cotey Airspun Loose Face Powder, and I have this one in translucent extra coverage, and I also have the natural one. I think it's just called Natural. You do get a lot of product with this, and it really is like extra coverage. It's powdery, it's nice, and it makes everything smooth. The only thing where I am just like, oh, I hate that, it smells, and she said the same thing, it smells like grandma. I mean, when you smell it, and you don't, I mean, I watched the video and I was like, what does grandma smell like? I mean, I don't understand. And I smelled this powder and I was like, yep, that's what grandma smells like. You totally get it. And the scent is a little off-putting, but the powder is so great that you try to really look past the scent. But that's the only thing that's wrong with this powder. I adore this. I reach for this every day. I reach for the other one every day. These are this one and the Laura Mercier are the 2 powders that I'm reaching for the most. Next, I would do my brows, and the only thing I've done my brows with since I started like filling in my brows is the Anastasia Brow Wiz, and mine is in the color dark brown. And so basically it has one end and it's a spoolie, so you can brush out your brows, and then the other end is the product, and you really just have to do light strokes light strokes and fill in those brows. It's super easy. It takes 2 seconds for me to do my brows. A lot of times I'll put like a clear brow gel over the top just to keep everything in place, but usually I'll just use this and that's it. My next step would be my bronzer, and my one bronzer that I'm obsessed with is the NARS Laguna bronzer, and it is amazing. It comes like this. You get like a product, you get a fair amount of product for the price. I want to say this is like 20 bucks or something. It might be a little more expensive. But this bronzer is so great. It's perfect for my skin tone. It's not too orange. The mud up on my face, it's perfect. And I take the Tarte contour brush. It's a big fluffy brush, and I just go in and I contour out and I contour my forehead, and it's super blendable. It's super easy. It doesn't even need a lot of effort with it. My next step would be my blush, and my favorite blushes are these Urban Decay Afterglow blushes, and my favorite blush would be Fetish, and it's just this really nice pinky color. I really like peaches. I don't like a reddish bronzer, or a reddish blush, not bronzer, blush. A reddish blush or really hot pink. I just really like a nice natural glow. And you get a lot of product in here. You get 0.23 ounces, and I think that's really great. I mean, they have like, I want to say 10 shades or maybe 8 shades, and they've got one for every skin type. This is just really great for mine, and I just like to do my apples and my cheeks. After that would be highlight, and I think highlighting is my favorite part of my makeup, and of course the Becca highlights, I cannot talk today. The Becca highlights are the best highlighters, and I have Opal and I have Moonstone, but I think my favorite is Champagne Pop by Jaclyn Hill. This is like Opal, but it's like a little, it's bronzy on the inside. It's really hard to explain, but it is just amazing. I mean, when they came out, I bought one and it broke on me, and I thought I was gonna cry because this is my favorite highlighter. I'm reaching for this every day. This is just thebomb.com. That's all I can say about it. And when mine broke, I went to the store and I bought 3 more because just for backup. So I've got 2 more sitting in my desk right now waiting because I love it so much. And they are out for only a limited time, but because they're so popular, I think Sephora is going to keep them in stock for a while because everyone loves this highlighter. It is amazing. It's just nice, and it fits my skin tone really well, and I just do the tops of my cheeks, and it's really easy and really nice to blend. This is just my favorite highlighter. Then I would go in and with my eyeliner, and my favorite eyeliner, I have been using this since I first started wearing eyeliner. This is the best. I've tried every eyeliner that I can possibly imagine. I do use liquid. I very rarely use like a pencil eyeliner or like a stick eyeliner. I don't like gel very much. It's very rare that I use a gel, but my favorite liquid would be the Maybelline Line Stiletto. I have like 12 of these because I use this every day. They're all in my purse. I love them. I can take them to work. I love this liner. I mean, it is nice. It's got a felt tip brush. I mean, it is so easy just to go really quickly and do my wing, and I wing every day, so it's really easy to do with this. And I tried a lot of liquid liners, and the NYC liner, it's good. I like the Tarte liner. That's really nice, but I think I still go back to this one every day. It's just so easy, and I've been using it since day one, and I just love it so much. The only thing is especially when I'm driving, the air will hit my eyes, and my eyes will start watering, and that's the only thing is it really needs to dry before you go anywhere, and like my eyes water, so sometimes it would rub off, but I always keep one in my purse so I can touch it up, but I would really let it dry first and then go out and use it. Next I would do my mascara, and surprisingly the one mascara that I go back for multiple times is the Kiko Makeup Milano Total Look Volume and Definition Mascara. So Kiko is actually an Italian brand, and or a European brand, I want to say European. And I got this in Italy. I got it in Verona when me and my mom went last March. And I love this mascara. I mean, I wasn't even that big into makeup by then. I mean, I was, but it wasn't as big as it is now. But I love this mascara. So it's dual-ended, and one end has a small bristle brush that looks like that, and it's just really easy for lengthening. It gets right in between those lashes, no clumping. It's really nice, and I just really love it. And then the other side is for volumizing, so you would do like step 1 on one side and then step 2 on the other. And this one has a volumizing brush, and it looks like that. So this one's really good for volumizing, and the formula reminds me of the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, which I really love. And it just gets in there and it volumizes. So I would do step 1, which would be the lengthening, and then step 2, which would be the volumizing. I mean, this is amazing. You can buy Kiko online, and I want to say this was like maybe 10 bucks, maybe, I want to say at the most $10. This is just really affordable. You can buy it online, or if you happen to be in Europe, you can go there. I know I'm going back, so I'm definitely going to stop at Kiko and pick up some more products because I didn't get to try that many last year. I really love this mascara. So after my mascara, I would do my lipstick. This one lipstick I am like totally obsessed with, and it's by ColourPop. It's only like $5, I want to say, and it's Lumiere, and actually Kathleen Lights created this with ColourPop in a collab. And I mean, this lipstick is just amazing. It's just a nice nude. I have it on my lips today. And it comes with a matching lip liner, which all their lippie sticks do. They all come with matching lip liners, which I love because it's so hard to find a lip liner that matches the lipstick. And I love that they come together. And they're only like, I want to say $5 a piece for the liner and the lipstick. And it's my favorite. I mean, that's like my go-to nude. It's like if I'm doing like a really dramatic eye, I just throw this on to be, you know, to have lipstick on. And that's about it. And then finally, you gotta set your makeup with a setting spray to make your makeup last all day. So I've got 2. The first one is, no surprise, MAC Fix Plus. I don't own a lot of MAC products. I own some eyeliners and I own some pigments. And I hate their foundation. I hate it. It's heavy and it's never my color. I just don't like it. But if you're gonna buy one thing from MAC, buy Fix Plus. This is good for everything. It's a good setting spray. It's a good, I spray this on my brushes and use them in eyeshadow to make it way more pigmented. And it smells amazing. I love it so much. I mean, I just bask in this. This stuff is great. I absolutely adore it. Prolonging your makeup, not the best at. I mean, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna set, but it's not like, that's not what it's made for. This just gives you a nice dewy glow and your skin glows. And then what I would do is I would use this, and then I would go in with my second favorite, the Urban Decay All Nighter Spray, and I would spray that all over, and that is what would set my makeup and make it last all day. This one is made, it's Urban Decay, and it's by Scandinavia, which is like one of the top brands for setting sprays, and it's just really nice, and it does what it says. It makes your makeup last all day, and it's not going anywhere. I know they have 2 other versions. They have a Chill, which is for dry skin, and then they have a De-Slick, which is for oily skin. I have normal to combination skin, so I just use the all-nighter. I don't use the De-Slick or the Chill, but I know they're all great. This, I want to say, is $30, and the MAC Fix Plus is $30, but I'm pretty sure that both come in a travel size, so you can get them for a cheaper value. But yeah, that's it. These are all my makeup products that I'm using on a daily basis. These are things that are my holy grail product. These are the products that I continue to repurchase and repurchase and repurchase. No matter the fact of how much makeup I have, these are the products that are my holy grail products. And that's it. Thank you for stopping by, and check out my channel for more. Definitely subscribe. You definitely want to hit that subscribe button down there, and like this video. Give it a thumbs up if you really like these products, or if you just like me, you know, because I'm cute. Oh God. And I will see you next week. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.